So Mike reporting for ESCKAZ.com, continuing with our Head of Delegation series of interviews with Smaranda from the Romanian delegation. Welcome to Tel Aviv. How has it been going so far?
Oh, it's been going great. We are very happy with what's happening on stage and off stage. So for us it's a great time to be here, and we are really happy with everything.
Okay, so expanding a little bit more on your stage presentation, was everything there that you needed? Were you happy? Did you need to make changes? Were you satisfied with any changes you needed to make?
Well, in general, we were very happy with what's happening. Of course, we are not telepathic, with the producing team here, so there are always things, smaller or slightly bigger things that you need to set on our side as well as on the producing team side. So, but generally, we are going towards the result that we go for, and for us it's very important that we reach a certain dramatic atmosphere for our song. So this is what we are,
You're happy you have achieved that, yeah?
Yes, we are going. There are a few small things to set, but otherwise, yes, we are happy.
Okay. Coming on to your national final selection process, you had again the national final this year. You've had a couple of years where you've had a little bit of controversy. Maybe you could put your side as a delegation for me.
Well, there's always controversy, and this year especially, not only in the Romanian national selection, but all over Europe, there have been discussions and question marks, but I think that in the end, when the results are official and there is a representative for each country, I think it is the natural and I wouldn't call it patriotic thing to do, to back up your artist. Yes, indeed, this year we have tried to change a few things in the national selection. We had an international jury because we all know that not not the citizens of that specific country will vote in the contest for their representative. So we wanted to have an outside view, a view from other countries, from people with experience in this competition who are close to this phenomenon. So that's why we try to introduce this year. I don't know if this will be the final way, or for the next years, if we will continue with this or change maybe things like the percentage of the national televoting compared to the international jury, or maybe we will try something else like an internal selection.
Okay.
Nevertheless, we had a very strong competition this year. We are happy that we attracted so many talented artists. I want to salute here Laura Bretan, Linda Teodosiu and Bella Santiago, and not only them, but all the participants. I want to thank all the participants of the national selection because they gave us a hell of a show in the semi-finals and in the final.
Well, for me, I do hope Romania keep the national selections. It's one of the most enjoyable ones to watch. So last year we attended. Remember, we came for the first time to Romania, and we really enjoyed that. So hopefully you will keep the national selection. Okay, talking about the promotional parties. So you have Amsterdam, London, Tel Aviv, Madrid. Do you think that they are useful as a delegation, or tell me some thoughts on that?
Well, it's a mixed thing, because on the other hand, on one hand, the Eurovision fans are such an important part of this whole process, and I think those shows are a tribute to the Eurovision fans all over Europe. So from this point of view, I think yes, they should be continuing. On the other hand, not all public televisions in Europe have a huge budget. There are smaller countries or countries who don't have such huge budgets. So you have to find the right balance between investing in those tours or investing in the show. So it's always a balancing act, but we try to find to choose the right events and to be there for the fans at the same time without sacrificing too much.
Yeah. That's a good balance to have. So congratulations on that. But I think that they are very useful for the artists because it gets them connected with the audience, it gets them to meeting other delegations, and I think that's a useful thing. So lovely to speak to you. There's some nice information there. Just one final question from me. If there was one rule at Eurovision that you could change, what would that be and why?
Oh God. it's not necessarily a rule that I would like to change, but boy, the schedule here is killing.
You're not the first person to say that today.
So it's very, on the spot like that. We have kind of a military thing going on here. The drill is on every day, and I would try to relax this a bit more, because the artists, I don't speak about the rest of the delegations, we are all here to back them up, to offer them all our support, but for the artists it's a bit stressful. So if the organizer would find a softer way to deal with this scheduling, I'm not talking about the the production part, the viewing room and stuff like that, but if we can, just breathe after
just breathe,
yes, and relax a bit, that would be excellent.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to Romania, and best wishes for the final.
Yes,
thank you.
So go Esther. Thank you.